I've been giving to UC for a very long time.
Over probably the last 10 years or so.
It's been 20 years since I started giving.
For about 25 years now.
More than 25.
At least 25 years.
I've been giving back to the university for 26 years.
Oh, they tell me 30-some years.
I've lost track. I'm listed as 40 years, but it's over that.
About 53 years.
Probably 70 years.
Well, because I think the university gives us a lot. Gave me a lot as a faculty member, and it gives the students a lot, too, with their educational programs.
Well, simply because the university did a great deal for me, and in a way, this is paying back.
I find it appropriate to be giving to UC and specifically to the college because I'm able to determine where I want my gift to go.
One of my major interests has been scholarships because of my own experience. So
my direct contributions, I would hope that my contributions have helped with the beginning or the vision for that Gen 1 house.
I belong to the McMicken Society, and then I designate for the athletic scholarships.
Well, we've always supported the Judaic Studies program, the Women's Studies program, what is now called the Center for the History of the Health Professions.
Diabetes is prevalent in my family and provided some gifts to support that.
Then, as faculty, I feel that the center of our academic universe is, of course, students. And we've been continuing to give to UC to affect students primarily.
The incoming class that I deal with has a much higher academic excellence level than what it used to be. Once I have good students, I have the ability to go out and get funds for the research that I want to do, and that's what my life is all about.
Also, I understand the importance of medical student scholarships and the ability to recruit the best and brightest medical students.
There's so many kids that I see even as they come to check out CCM during their audition time, saying, wow, this is a fabulous facility and I'd really like to go here. We don't have any money. I hope scholarships are available. I said, well, we're working on it. We're working on it.
I work at DAP, the College of Design, Architecture, Art, and Planning. And every day I'm surrounded by some of the most articulate, brightest, inspiring young people that you can ever imagine. They're interested and they're interesting and they're livers of life and they need to seize opportunities, and there just isn't enough money to make these opportunities available to them every day. So we need an influx of additional money to give them the things they deserve.
I work for the Alumni Association, and we are in contact with quite a few students all the time. So you hear lots of different stories. You know, if it wasn't for this particular scholarship, I wouldn't be here.
I've had the opportunity, especially in some of the scholarship money, to see that personally when a student has come up to me in the community and said, Dr. Hammett, you don't remember, but, and it's the most touching thing.
Well, I think besides the fact that the gifts themselves are important, I think the giving is important. To me, you have to be involved. By being involved, I think you feel much more proud of the institution, and there's so much to be proud of to be a part of the University of Cincinnati.
25 years ago, we had a lot more money, it seems, here at the university, and every year there have been state cuts.
Well, just thinking about it, think about the university today and what the university was like 50 years ago, 60 years ago, when I was a student here. More than that, I was 70 years ago. And the transformation is enormous, but it could not have taken place without private giving.
I'm very grateful for the opportunity to help fundraise for the UC Foundation and the College of Medicine, because I know what a tremendous impact the institution has on our city and in our region. So I'm very grateful for the opportunity to give back and support the academic, educational and academic research missions of the institution.
This university has become better and better as time has gone by. As we have supported it, it has in turn improved what it is offering to its students, to the research that happens in this university. This university is one of the better universities in the country now. without support for higher education, without support for education in general, the society goes to pieces. There's no question about that.
Well, I think setting the lead is very important, because for people who are not part of the university family, I'm thinking they're probably asking, well, what is the university doing for itself? If you're asking me to do something for you, what part are you playing? And I think having faculty and staff participate in the fundraising and to be part of the giving makes it a little harder for other people to ignore us.
What motivates colleagues to give? Well, I think that most faculty members are in this business because it's their lives. It's not simply a livelihood. And the welfare of the university to them is they're part of it. They're part of a family.
I think it helps the students to come and they start looking down these names and say, oh, there's my teacher, or there's my staff member. Oh, you know, that's the person who runs our box office. That person gives. And when they realize that, oh, that sets up a culture of giving that they're going to be able to identify with. It's important to give, it's important to be recognized and thanked, but it's also important to be able to say, you're setting an example, because that's what we're about.
You know, philanthropy is very personal. It's important that you find some true meaningfulness from your philanthropy.
It's a feeling that has to come from within. I mean, it has to come from the heart. It doesn't come just from your checkbook alone.
I don't think of my gift as giving back. I just think of it as giving. And I don't really think about my gift as giving to an institution. I think about giving to students. A gift means joy, no burden, from the heart. So it should be joyful to give a gift. Give because it's good. It's the right thing to do. It feels good.